Okay, Mr. Dwakin, the situation now, we owning our security, because the military is winning their victories. They're talking about screening them. You've worked with people over time. How long do you think it will take, besides the fact that these people may have been indoctrinated, and now they've been rescued? So how long do you think it will take to get them to go through the debriefing and all of that, so they'll be free enough to restore?
I think that the screening and profiling those who were rescued remains important, but how long is what matters. I think that for those who have been with the terrorists for a very long time, some of them will have been indoctrinated, as you rightly observed. And the fear and danger also is that some of the women, some of the girls might be wives. I mean, they will have, for them to just be taken and then let go to mix with the wider society, that might also implications in terms of security concerns. So I think that as much as possible, because our own worry is that some of them that were rescued might have some health concerns, and within a twinkle of an eye we might lose lives or dangers, for us to just avert some of those dangerous tendencies. Some of the women might have been raped, some of them, I mean, they might even have psychiatric problems. So I think that it has to be done as fast as possible. As they're going through screening, psychologists must be around, psychiatrists must be, doctors that will take care of psychiatric patients must be around. Then we'll also have doctors that will be there with them, so that the first thing that should be ascertained, somebody has been rescued, yes, what's your name? Probably that person can remember. How the person might say that I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, okay, I was just taken. So as soon as they have those informations documented, they move them to the second stage, so that those who will take back to the society will know them, those who will return to the hospital will know them. So, but I think that the question of security, like we rightly observe, we must all be proactive in terms of security as citizens, as security agents. And we are concerned about those up to 500 people that are still be profiled, that they are still asking them questions and letting them give more information. So, and I know that those who are there performing will be listening to China's television, and they will know what they should do. A minute matters in the life of any citizen, or a second. Even where they are, no one knows if some of them that have been indoctrinated already will be thinking of certain things that will be done to blow up, sabotage, the efforts. So they should just take them, move them to different areas, and let citizens, let us be informed, let us get information as regards what is happening, so that we don't keep speculating. I mean, the next step.
Staying with you, since you're wearing the Chibok 1 year shirt, based on what we have discussed so far, and what Tony said about women being sold, I mean, it's nothing to them at all. What are your thoughts and what are your hopes in respect of the Chibok girls?
Yes, I did listen to Shekau there when he was saying that I was going to sell the girls, the women, and we told him point blank that Shekau, find goods to sell, do not sell our women and girls. So, but from the rescue efforts, one is hopeful, one is optimistic. I am an incurable optimist, and I'm so optimistic. At times I develop boost peoples when I listen, and I know the rate at which people have been taken. And I've always been asked that what will happen to our Chibok girls, and I said, well, is rescue all the citizens that are into captivity. The Chibok girls remains a rallying point. But my own, I am really hopeful that in as much as we, by April 28th, we're able to get 200 girls, 93 women. Just Thursday again, we're able to get 234. I know that we are moving there, and I remain hopeful. I'm so optimistic that we are going to get all the Chibok girls. I know some of them will have been scattered into different directions and what Shekau was said and everything, but I know that with this level, the electrifying speed where the military is moving in the rescue efforts, I'm too optimistic. But I just want citizens to come out, let them volunteer information. If we have some Nigerians that are in Mali and everywhere, they should please volunteer information. These Chibok guests today and all the people that have been taken, tomorrow no one knows whose turn it will be. Amnesty International said more than 2,000 girls and women have been taken into captivity. We now have 500 back. We need to do all. It's extremely impossible for me to clap with one hand. To get a resounding applause, I must clap with both hands. Yeah. So it's the collective responsibility of all of us in ensuring that all those that have been taken are rescued.
Okay. Now we've got to wind up now. So I would like your last word about this, Ken.
Security is without security we're not going anywhere. So the Nigerian government, whether the outgoing or the incoming, should ensure that, because some of these go hand in hand, your steel enemies are dead. Without them, where do you get the metal to use for your arms and ammunition in Kaduna, in DIC? So these are things that need to be done. We need to work and stop. And the institutions should, the corruption in these institutions, which is what has actually brought them to their knees. If they're still kneeling, I think they're all mostly dead, but to their backs, as it were, needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed.
Tony?
Well, there was a group that came out to march. First of all, there was a group that was put together by Joe. I joined them thinking we're just a one-off thing, and I found out they had been agitating nationwide for quite some time, not just about the Chibok girls, but about the military personnel themselves. And there was another group that came out called something Transformation Believers, some young Nigerians, believers in Nigeria, that said they started a process called the I Care thing, where they wanted people, it was hashtag I Care. I care about the Nigerian soldier. I care about the Chibok girls. I care about the abducted people. I care about national security. I think more and more people must take it upon themselves to care. It's a question of getting involved. I applaud people like Joe, whom I know is not politically driven to do what she is doing. I don't know about many other people, but she is not. Now, but I want every Nigerian, I don't care whether you are political, partisan or not, to also care enough. We must care about the victims in the Nigerian military. We must care about the victims of the terror generally. And we must care about the abductions and the abductees who have been released. Generally, we must care about Nigeria.
Thank you.
Nigerians must unite to end terror, and we must remain vigilant. And we should know that every onlooker is either a coward or a traitor. That's first final. So, in terms of security, we must all come together. We must all unite, irrespective of any political affiliation, any religious group, and we must know that each and every life of our citizen is important and valuable.
Thank you very much. We have been chatting with Kenneth Odidika, a legal no, I'll begin with the lady this time. Dr. Joe Okeodumaki, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you,
as well as Tony Uranta, a social commentator, and Kenneth Odidika, a legal practitioner. Thank you all very much for coming to share.
Thank you for having us
this morning. Sunrise will return in just a moment with the home stretch. Make sure you're there.